Hi, my name is Daphne and this is Paper Station. In this video I wanted to talk to you about my recent trip to Sweden. I traveled to Sweden in May 2018 and during my stay there I visited various bookshops, stationery shops, museums, and I picked up various really nice things, and this will be a haul. Sweden, Stockholm in particular, is full of really great shops for stationery lovers, and I had the chance to visit a few of them. So starting out, there was this really cute shop, mostly for children, called Kaleidoscope in Stockholm's Old Town, from where we picked up this little framed print. They did have the print on its own, but this was already framed and it was on sale, if I'm not mistaken. And we really liked, my partner and I, we really liked this print. So we picked it up. And moving on, I visited Muji. I love Muji. It's one of my favorite shops, not just for stationery. So there is a Muji store in Åhléns, which is a department store in the center of Stockholm. So we went there to have a browse, and I picked up these two albums. They are one is for photographs and one is for business cards. And basically, because I'm quite lucky and I have pen pals who routinely send me stuff from Muji, I didn't really need notebooks or pens or things like that. So I refrained from buying them, and I just got these two albums. This is for photographs, and it has top and bottom for like 2 photographs per page, and this is for business cards. And I plan on putting stickers, trying to see if these will work well for sticker storage. Yeah, they look really nice. The really nice design from Muji that we know and love, and really want to put these to use and see how they will work. Next up, there's this really beautiful bookshop called St. Paul's in Södermalm. We stayed, while we were in Stockholm, we stayed in Södermalm, which is in the southern area of the city center. So I picked up this notebook, which has, it's spiral bound, blank pages, and it has various typographic, like on the cover, Södermalm and various areas of the island, basically, and various places that we visited. So I thought that this would be nice for my travel journal from the trip. So you'll probably will be seeing this again in another video. Now, from another store in Södermalm called the Pen Store, which is really nice, and they had great things, you know, from various really good brands, and it was a really nice shop to go and browse. We didn't pick up a lot of things. I picked up this craft sketchbook from Hanna Mulle, which basically I don't have a craft sketchbook, so I thought it would be nice to see what I can do with it. But I really didn't buy many notebooks and things, because I need them. I have too many notebooks. But this looked really nice and it was quite affordable, so I thought I'd give it a shot and see, because I really like craft paper. And yeah, and then my partner, these are not for me, but I thought I'd show them to you. This is a Pentel pencil, 0.5 in black. Mechanical pencil. It clicks on the side to let the lead out, and it's really good. It has a really long eraser, which is great and really good quality. And we picked it up because we like doing like crosswords and Sudoku puzzles and things like that when we're traveling, so it was useful to have a pencil. So it's Pentel, really good quality, Japanese brand, click 0.5. A really good pencil. And then this is a ballpoint pen. It's a Swedish brand, manufactured in Sweden. I think it looks a bit vintagey, and it's really nice blue color. They had that in various colors. This is like a typical ballpoint pen, really good quality. So my partner liked it and wanted to have one for his collection, so he picked it up. Next. This is from another bookshop called Bisis, and it's a set of tags with an octopus on them. I thought it was nice, you know, with the summer being upon us, and it's Italian, if I'm not mistaken. And you can see the details on the back. It's 6 tags and twine. Really nice blue color and nice illustration on them. Now these are from a chain of bookstores called Akademi Bookhandel. We visited one in the center of the city, and they had a really nice stationery section with notebooks and pens and everything. I picked up these stickers, which look really nice, and you know, I tried to pick up things that are unusual and that I don't have in my collection. And then these post-it notes are really interesting because they have this print of a bird on them, and they're vellum, they're kind of transparent, and they're very unusual, and I hadn't seen something like that before, so I picked them up. This is from the gift shop of the East Asian Museum. It's a stamp, a wooden stamp, and it said at the store that it's for fabric. I haven't tested it out yet, but I really like the design, and it was quite affordable. This gift shop had a ton of things, from books and you know, books and items and homeware and everything like Asian inspired, and it was really nice. So I just picked up the stamp. I think it will work well on paper as well. Haven't tested it out yet, but I'm looking forward to. And just to say, there will be a list of all the shops with details and websites and links and photographs in the blog post that I'll have in the description of the video. These are tags I picked up in St. Paul's bookshop again. We really like that bookshop. We actually visited twice, and they're with the marbling technique. If you've seen old books, like in the M papers, they used to use this technique to decorate them. So we really like these, and they have really nice colors. So we picked these up. And I also found these tags. If you can see in the light, they're a bit pearly, the effect on them. And these are from a shop called Ordning Oreda, which has like diaries and notebooks, and they have really nice quality things. And I've also picked up these paper clips, which are in the shape of a flower, and I found that they were really unusual and really nice. So I picked these up from there. In the theme of picking up things that I can't really find very easily and that I don't already have in my collection. So these are loose leaf pages from Pepin Press books that I picked up from the Postal Museum shop, the gift shop. And I've been wanting to get one of these for a long time, but I refrained, and I thought, okay, I'll not buy a whole book, but I got these pages. These are from the Natural History collection, and I think these are Japanese patterns, so they're like strips of stickers, like washi strips, and round label stickers. And I really like the designs, and I wanted to test them out without actually committing to buying a whole book. And this was a really nice shop, because they had a whole lot of things, stationery, but also things having to do with mail. And we also bought these stamps, the set of stamps. We used a couple for sending postcards to friends and relatives, but I had some left over, which I sent to pen pals. And I've received, and I think Swedish stamps are one of the nicest stamps that I've seen in mail that I've received, so it was really nice to actually go and see them up close and buy a few for our own use while we were there. Next, I got a few books. This was gifted to me by a friend who we met while we were in Stockholm. It's in English, but it has really nice illustrations. It's a vintage book, an old book she found at a second-hand store, and got it for me, and I really liked it. Really nice illustrations in this little book. Then we have this. It's basically a short story by Astrid Lindgren. It's been published. They have these really little tiny books that are really cheap, and they're from various well-known Swedish writers. And I really like the cover of this. I read it. It's a really nice story. I'm probably going to gift these books, but it was really nice to actually, you know, find them and read them. And then I found this. It's a children's book. It's basically about a dog. It goes to doggy daycare, which was really nice. And I found it at a secondhand shop, and I really like the illustrations. It's very colorful and very cute, and a nice little story. So I had a look and I really liked it. And it was really cheap since it was secondhand, so I got it and I gave it a read, and I'll probably gift it. It's really nice. I really like the patterns that the artist has used, and it's a very pretty children's book. I also got this magazine. It's called Daphne's Diary, which I kind of splurged on because it was a bit pricey, but it had my name on it, and I really liked the designs and the decorations, and it has really nice crafty things inside and DIY, and it looked really nice. And I'd seen that before, the magazine, but I never bought one, so I thought it's a good chance to actually get it. Then we have various postcards that we got. These are from the Lars Jonsson Museum in Gotland, and he's an artist. He mainly paints birds, and he's done illustrations for books, and he has a really nice museum with his works. And on the island of Gotland, which we had the chance to visit, and it was really nice. So we picked up these two cards to, remember the museum by, and they're really pretty artworks. These are also from Gotland, from the historical museum there, and they're vintage, like old maps of the island. This is the island. It's in the south of Sweden, in the Baltic Sea, and we spent a few days there, and it was really nice. Then we found from Kaleidoscope again. They had a really wide selection of cards and postcards, and some were from children's books, where they had illustrations from children's books made into postcards, which were really nice. So I picked up a few of these, and then some other like cards. And I think they had this deal where you could get 10 postcards or something, and you get a discount. So I picked up a few of these just to, to have in my collection and to send to pen pals and to give to friends as souvenirs. I like this one a lot, so I got 2 of them. This is another one from, I think it's also from a children's book, an illustration that's been made into a postcard. And then there was this, I think it's from a book that has illustrations from different months, all with the same girl. So we got May, because May was the month that we took the trip. And it was really nice. June, and then each for our birthdays, November and March. And I think these will be really nice to use in journaling. A typical Swedish postcard. These are from the cathedral in Visby, which is the capital of Gotland, and they have these really beautiful stained stained glass windows. So we picked these up for just to to remember. They're really impressive up close. They were really nice when we visited. Then there's these, which I picked up from the Postal Museum shop. There was this pack, I think of 20, with this kind of illustration, and I really like the colors, but I didn't really want to buy the whole thing, so they had some loose, selling them individually, so I got these 2. And I really like the designs and the colors and everything. I think they're rather unusual and really nice. These are from the Modern Art Museum. We picked up a few. This is it's in Swedish, and it's artwork, like poetry or something. You can see the details and the artist on the back of the postcard. Now these next ones are artworks by a Swedish artist, a woman, called Hilma af Klint. And she has a really nice style and nice colors, and we like them, so we thought we'd pick up a couple postcards with her work. And the museum also has some works by Henri Matisse, some of these like his later works with the paper collage, and we also picked up one of these as well. And that's about it. These were the things I picked up from my trip to Sweden. There will be info and everything in the blog post, so please give that a click if you're interested.